Greetings. Good evening. What's good with you? This is the Barbershop talking random-ish. I am your master barber, Rick Kane. Y'all know what this is. This ain't nothing but some good old-fashioned barbershop style conversation. In this here barbershop, no conversation is taboo. We have but one rule and one rule only. That's say what you mean what you say. Just don't be mean when you say it. Tonight we are sponsored by the good old people, my good old cousin from the Wayne Kane Incorporation, Mr. Sherman Gartrell himself. We also sponsored by Queen
Right.
Impact Visual.
No.
Visual Impact.
Yeah.
Queen's Visual Impact.
Right.
Lord, I be trying.
Okay. We know you 6'3".
It feel like it sometimes.
A little bit.
Cause are we live? Oh, okay. Cause it ain't showing on my thing, so I can share it. But
Yes, man, I'm sharing.
okay. Y'all know how we do it around here, man. It take us a minute to get things right. We do how we do in this here barbershop. But I got my boys in the building, my family in the building, my guy in chair number one, Mr. Scalper himself. What's good with you, my boy?
What it do?
We got the great poet himself in the building. What's good with you, my boy?
Boy, glad to be back in Georgia. Just touched ground from Chattanooga.
How was Tennessee?
Yeah, Tennessee.
Okay.
Tennessee. It was Tennessee.
Okay.
It was Tennessee.
You took the ground, so you flew to Tennessee?
I walked. I drove.
Well, that explains things. Look, like, I've been driving by the post. I was like, man, Larry be dipping out early.
Yeah, I've been in Tennessee.
Like, Larry, 12 o'clock, Larry already gone.
I've been in Tennessee.
I want that job.
Yeah. Glad to be back.
I still want that job.
That job.
Yeah.
12 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Gone.
Hey, y'all, we want to thank MEU Radio and Mr. Rick Dunn for allowing us to use this space. Mr. Rick Dunn, MEU Radio is an important vessel that we have in the Classic City. He has helped hundreds of kids that look like me and you in this city. We need to keep this thing going. Because with the unexpected upcoming budget cuts, please consider supporting ACC High School Completion Initiative by donating through PayPal. When you do this, please include Education Matters 1470 at gmail.com. You can also donate through your Kroger Plus card account. Log into your account, search ACC High School Completion Initiative to donate. Please keep giving. Please give to this great organization because he's doing great things in the community, and we need to continue to have Mr. Rick Dunn doing what he do. With that being said, y'all know last week was last week we did a show. We had one of our mentors, the first black drum major in the University of Georgia history, Mr. Harold Wright. And then I said that was the first time I had ever done Black History. But what I'm getting ready to say is the reason why I have never done a Black History show. Because like I said, we are Black History. And with that being said, I need to celebrate two of my brothers that are here, right here in front of me. I want to tell them that both of them that I'm proud of them, salute to them, and that I love them. But Lee Thornton, I need to celebrate him and what he's doing and all the things that he's doing and all the movement and shaking that he's doing. Not only heading up the Talking Randomish Sports side of this thing, but he's also got his own adventure, Infinity Baseball Academy, IBA. And he hadn't started up, but I see him He got some young men out there, and he getting them ready. Some young men that look like us, because y'all know if you look at baseball, there's not many us. And when I say us, I mean Black Americans still playing the sport. There's still some guys that look like us from the Dominican Republic and different parts of the world playing the game, but there's not many of us, United States born black men playing the game. And what Mr. Lee Thornton, my brother, my Booba dog, is doing is trying to get the guys around here in the Classic City and the surrounding counties more engaged, trying to get them fundamentals and try to teach them the game of baseball. And when I was talking to a guy about this, he was like, somebody asked him one time, who was the best baseball player he's seen at Satterfields? And this, and talking about from when we were growing up, and the guy said Lee Thornton. So, and I know this guy have seen a lot of baseball players come through Satterfield. And he said Lee Thornton was the absolute best baseball player he's seen come through Satterfields. And for Lee Thornton to take it upon himself to give back to the Classic City and these young men, I salute you, my brother. I'm proud of you, my brother. And whatever you know, whatever you need, side all this here.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, just to pick back on what Rick said, like, I prayed about it a lot. You know, kind of got away from baseball, and it's crazy. Like, I just woke up in the middle of the night, like, something said, do this. So when I initially put it out, I got an immediate response, like, especially like Mike Bosquet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Classmate.
Former classmate, former City Shows great.
Former baseball coach at City Shows.
Former head coach at City Shows, so he getting behind it. And he's my co-director. My daughter, who played for Berry College, she's she played softball. She's a big baseball fanatic. And the crazy part about softball and baseball is just like men basketball, women basketball, it transfers. So,
right.
So she's gonna be an asset. And then I also got two big names that are not ready to release right now.
Okay.
And it's about numbers right now. And I got two big names that are ready to come on board that are Classic City legends that really want to be a part of it. So, and the goal really and truly is like what Rick said. It's like we as black people, we put our eggs in like two baskets.
Yes.
Football, basketball.
Yes.
There's a number of ways to make a living.
Yes, sir.
Just like outside of sports, there's a number of ways, there's a number of jobs that people are doing to survive, right?
Absolutely.
We gotta stop putting our eggs in two baskets. Look past what you like watching. Let your kids go out there and experience for themselves and make their own decision. You know, that's it, and that's the crazy part about it. Like that's a missing part of Major League Baseball and college baseball right now. Is just African Americans.
Yeah,
and it's sad.
Absolutely, because I remember when we were growing up, you had Chili Davis, the Wizard, and the Braves had Chris Chamberlain, Fred McGriff, Ron Gant. You can go on and on. You can name black baseball players, and one of my heroes just passed, Ricky Henderson. I used to look him and Tim Raines and Vince Coleman. I mean, you can go on and keep naming. And if you in Athens, you had to watch the Cubs play, because you only can watch the Cubs and the Braves because you only had them two major networks. So you had Andre Dawson, and so you had, and now I know we got Mike in Atlanta. Hey, the center fielder.
Mike who?
Don't make it. See, there you go.
Oh, so you talking about as part of the staff?
No. I'm talking about play for the Braves.
Oh, okay, yeah. Right.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, Mike Harris.
Right.
Yeah,
Harris, right.
So it's like
he local.
He local, and thank God we got So but it's not that many. It's not like it used to be when you could just throw off, ring off names.
Right, and this just a push. Like it's gonna take. We're gonna have a good staff, some good instructors, some good people behind, and some good people behind it. But it's gonna take like people really stepping out their zone.
Yes.
And saying like, okay, let's give this a try.
Yes.
Because that's what I mean. We're not trying to make money off it. We're just trying to really bring baseball back to the forefront because it's a great sport. We all played it. Again, the response since I initially been launching it for the past 3 weeks, even though we hadn't started yet, it's been very, very positive. Like even from old school guys. So I know we're here to talk about it today. So I'm gonna go ahead and just say this today. We are just doing training only this year, which is a good thing. The goals next year is to expand to a few travel teams, as well as add softball. So we got some stuff in the pipeline, and like I said, it's been very positive. I've been very pleased, and I got donors lined up right now.
Okay. That's how you get.
And I need more.
And because baseball is a very expensive sport.
It's not. It's not that baseball is a very expensive sport. It's like the training part. I want to keep a cost down. Like
yes,
there is a market that people charge for doing certain things.
Yeah.
And for our community, the goal is to keep it down.
Right.
Yes. And relevant, as a price, so we can
yes,
have more people out. So if I charge X, what everybody else charges, I'm not gonna get kids out there.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially with the times we're going in right now. So the goal is really the true goal is if we got enough donors, we're running for free.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just bring your kid out and we're gonna teach them baseball.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, one-on-one training is a little bit different. If you got specific skills that you want to enhance on, we do have that as well. So they'll be with whatever the instructor you're working with. That'll be cost value because everybody time is
value.
Time is a little value.
Time is value.
We ain't trying to make a killing on it, but at the end of the day, we just trying to really go back to grassroots. Back when Satchel Paige,
yes sir,
and all these guys playing baseball, the old Negro League.
Yes sir.
We actually had a league, guys.
Yes sir. And in fact, last month was the 150th, I think, anniversary of the Negro League. Mm-hmm. Yep, Satchel Paige and Fred, Bob Gibson and Hank Aaron. That's where he came from. Right. Jackie Robinson. That's where he came from. Right. Yes sir. So
hey, and I'm gonna leave it with this. I'm gonna let you have it. And the best baseball player ever is an African American. Barry Bonds.
Barry, who was a Hall of Fame before he juiced.
Well, I mean, they don't keep him out, but it's fine though. Yeah. He's a Hall of Famer in my mind. Always will be.
Yes,
the
sir.
Best player ever.
Yes, sir. And I also want to my boy Larry, the legend, the poet. I want to salute him today. He launched his website. So we're gonna get in here. We're gonna talk about it. And let him in. And Larry, salute to you, man. I know this has been yours in the making. You've been trying to get it up and running. And first of all, congratulations. And Lamont and my nephew, that website. Boy, that thing look good.
Yeah.
That thing look good.
A1.
A1.
Yeah.
It's A1.
Easy to follow. I mean, it's easy too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That was the goal. That was the goal.
Yes.
Make it real easy to follow,
right.
real
easy.
Yeah. He did a bang up job.
Yes, he did.
And that's what we talked about. That was the goal. Make it really easy to follow. Make it really so when you good information, whatever you're looking for, and just get the product out there. That was the goal.
Yes.
And when we hit the button today, we achieved the goal today.
Yes, sir.
So
hit them up,
yeah. Yeah, I was really proud of him. I was
Yes.
really proud of him.
impressed.
So yeah, I was impressed.
Yeah.
I was truly impressed.
And so what's all on the page?
So from the page, there's a link to my blog at WordPress.com. There's a link to my YouTube page, Larry Legend Poet on YouTube. There's a link to get the book, I Ain't Never Been No Superhero.
Right.
And there's also a link to the podcast, Talking Random-ish.
Okay.
So, and there's also a link where you can sign up and subscribe. And those that sign up, what we have is a poem of the week. So you'll get a little advance notice when things start to come out. We got some other things in the works that we're putting together that we're gonna drop probably in the next 2 to 3 months when the new books gets closer to coming out. So we got some things in the works as well, and just really excited about where we in the direction we're headed in.
Man, we moving, bro.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah, and
You're not staying silent.
and what I love is we moving individually and collectively.
Collecting, right.
It's really, really a beautiful thing, man. It's really a beautiful thing.
Hey man, like I say, I'm definitely proud of you, my brothers. Y'all are my brothers. I'm ecstatic to be able to call y'all my brothers, and I'm just looking forward to seeing what God gonna keep doing with y'all.
Well, before we move forward, we just as proud as you, because
Right.
you've been doing this podcast for a minute.
For 10 years.
So, I remember coming up to the studio with you, you and Will Kane and everything. So the fact that you haven't let it die, you picked it up and we're pushing it forward. And now you've incorporated us into it. We appreciate that.
Right.
And just the fact that we're geared toward the community and the things that we can do for our community is just, we've been touched by so many greats in this classic city,
Right.
and now it's our turn
Right.
to give back.
Absolutely.
And like to piggyback it again, like Larry said, that's so true, because like you don't know it, and we may not even share it with you a lot of times, but this whole little experience has gave us like this juice and this revitalization or whatever.
Right,
Like
right.
let's just move.
Yeah.
It's not about moving differently.
Moving together.
We move it together, even though we had different ventures
Right,
going on.
absolutely.
It's still
Absolutely.
on
It's
the
still-
same
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying? Like
Yeah.
it's about the community,
Absolutely.
Yep.
and that's what you built this on, about
Right.
the community.
Right.
Absolutely.
Because that's what me and Antoine was talking about.
Right.
Because on the spot for Talking Random is a spot where we're gonna work with automatically uploads.
Right.
Yeah,
Each
I gotta
week.
get the error.
Each week,
So,
right,
so,
right.
so as soon as he get me what I need,
Yeah.
Right.
it's
I
gonna
got-
automatically.
Right.
I gotta figure out how to get the RSS feed.
It's gonna automatically upload.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, we've already talked about it. As soon as we get the link for your site,
Right.
is going up.
You know,
So everything is for the family.
it's like
Absolutely.
an umbrella.
Everything
Yes, sir.
is under the same
Umbrella, right.
umbrella.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Side dogs till we die.
Till we die.
Sigh, and more sigh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
And
sir.
speaking of community, nice little see. You thought you played for.
Well, hey, I always got to pass. I always pass. You got to learn how to pass out the post. You got to be able to pass out the post.
Sure.
Speaking of community, we got family back in the building. How you doing, Miss Tamika?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
A long time no see.
Yes, I've been doing my thing.
Okay.
So I am again grateful to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh man.
Always. Thank you to each and every one of you. I've been, like I said, doing my thing with the community, trying to get just people to open up about, I guess, mental health, and to understand that everybody deals with mental
Absolutely.
health. It's like when you go check on your physical health, you need to check on your mental health.
Mm-hmm.
So just trying to get that out. I'm working on a series or some workshops or classes. I'm trying to figure out what it is, but titled like It's Mental. So hopefully that should be coming in the next couple of months.
Okay.
Where I will, kind of put it out there. Let's get rid of the stigma of mental health being, a taboo topic, not
Absolutely.
wanting to talk about it.
Absolutely.
Also working on another project that is kind of very dear to my heart. I've been wanting to work with individuals, women, even I can say even men, but it's called Becoming Purposed.
I like that.
Understanding who I am, understanding that everybody was born created with purpose.
Absolutely.
And that along the way we get sidetracked, but there's nothing to say that we can't get back on track.
For sure.
And understand what we were purposed to do, because when you start to work in purpose, it's like everything flows, life flows. Who you are as a person and what you're purposed for, it just flows together, and there's no beginning and there's no end. Right. It just kind of like an infinity symbol, where I always use this example. Tamika is the social worker, counselor, the advocator, but all those things are Tamika. So who I am here is who I am there. Right. Who I am there is who I am at church, at work, at wherever I'm at. I'm the same person. So I am truly into this thing about becoming purposed. And so hopefully I can get that. So I'm working on these two things for this year, and I want to put them out there. Another thing is that recently I became a member of the board of directors for Athens Parent Wellbeing. So
Congratulations.
Thank you. We are having a silent auction on March the 28th, where the organization, it is to assist with mental health needs and challenges of caregivers, parents, mothers that face postpartum depression. They offer counseling and just different things for women going through. We have support classes, and I'm hoping to take part in one of those as a facilitator or co-facilitator, but I want to put that out. Like, I want, everyone to take advantage of all resources that are out there. So, yeah.
That's very much needed, because I know my wife is a caregiver of her mother, and so I know firsthand how important that is. And also my ex, when she had my son, she went through postpartum, and I didn't understand it till I was in it, that it's real. So what you're doing is very needed, very important, and we thank you.
Thank you. Well, I thank God for using me in the place that He's using me.
Absolutely.
Because I had to get here. Like, I wanted to.
It's all a process.
Yes, I was trying to stay in the workforce and do that. And then,
hard hit.
Yes, and I had to venture off and find that, my purpose. And so, counseling is my purpose. It's what I do. Speaking and hearing the heart. Not me telling them what to do, but letting them figuring out what they need to do.
Absolutely.
To live, that purpose life. So.
Absolutely. We're gonna drive down the road a little bit, down 78, about 40 minutes. And
78.
Down 78.
That what Cliff Grove is?
Yeah, down 78, buddy. That's all. We're gonna ride down there, and we got the Washington Wilt Lady Tigers headed where they already in Macon, getting ready to play state championship game tomorrow. And that's why you see this handsome young man sitting over here to my right. Who are you and why are you in my barbershop, young man?
My name is Brandon Turner from Washington Wilkes, like you said, on down 78. And I'm just here to touch bases about what my girls are and what they're capable of and about the girls and about the sport. And, you know, how we do stuff down there.
All right.
Okay.
What's up?
Well, how do y'all do stuff down y'all? Around y'all? How y'all do it down y'all?
I think we need some education.
Yes, sir.
How we
Teach
do it down yonder.
Teach us. Yeah, we falling short right now.
It's just about sticking together. It's about the way I grew up and how we grew up. It's a lot different from what you see today, how these kids moving about and stuff. So
Yes.
I gotta reach in my bag how I grew up and trying to visualize for them to see, bring that work ethic and how you can just be active and do stuff.
Yes.
Like we need to be a unity. Like I grew up around seeing a lot of role models, so we got to bring more of that around.
Yes, because and I piggyback off what you said, because a lot of kids think you're supposed to have them just right now.
Yeah.
They think after a couple of training sessions, they supposed to be able to put that thing out there, shoot like stealth and rebound, and then you're supposed to be able to get it right now.
Yeah.
So, but if you don't been around any sport, anything, it don't happen right now. It's the work that you put in, and that's
the commitment.
Yes, it's absolutely a commitment.
Right.
It's what you do when you're away from the game. That's what I tell them most of the time.
Absolutely.
Right. Thanks to we ain't watching, we watching.
Absolutely. So how did you get involved with the girls?
With the girls?
How did you fall in love? Because you're not a coach, right?
Not a coach.
You just the number one fan.
Number one fan.
All right.
Best friend in the building right there.
Yes, sir.
Number one fan.
How did you become the Lady Tigers number one fan?
Well, I got a few girls on that team to be actually, but number one is my niece, number 12, Zion Bankston.
Mm-hmm.
But I love all of them wholeheartedly.
Okay.
I love them all the same, but differently.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So they pretty much all my nieces. I just took all of them, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I say, tomorrow at 1:00 in Macon, they playing Macon County. No, Wilcox County. Wilcox County.
Yeah.
Can they beat them? Can they bring that back to the Northeast?
If they want to.
What
What they need to do to bring it back?
Yes.
Play hard, do the little things, just be fundamentally sound.
Hey, I think Brandon. I think these girls, from what I see in the pictures and from what I don't know a lot about Washington's basketball, but what I've learned recently is they connected because these girls have been playing together for a while, right?
Yeah, they've been playing together since.
So that makes a difference. Like you,
yeah,
right? You coming up to the right. So you coming up from rec ball all the way to high school, and you connected. Well,
actually,
they got a freshman now.
Actually, started in I think it started in rec. Then we migrated. Shout out to Val and Marco. We migrated to AAU.
Right.
So they chemistry with kind of kept them together.
Right. But they playing together. That's my point. They
playing together.
Right.
It's hard to describe.
Makes a difference though. If you think about it, man, if I know what you're gonna do before, I know what you're gonna.
Right.
It makes a difference.
I know your instinct.
Right. It's like,
I know when you like the ball.
You know from the split,
on the block.
Right.
Yeah, I know where to put the pass.
Right.
Yeah.
You know from the curl, off his back, roll off his back, for the layup. It's like that makes a difference.
Yeah, they all feel each other.
Right.
They're very unselfish. Very unselfish.
Right.
Well, let me ask you something, because I went back and looking at the schedule, doing a little homework. The beginning of the year didn't start off like this was a state championship caliber team, because they lost the first 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
But in losing those first 6 games, they went on to be 8-2 in their region. So they got hot when it mattered.
Right. That's the key.
What was the difference between the beginning of the season and region play?
Knowing what we're capable of, knowing what they're capable of. We played bigger schools for a purpose.
Okay.
So by the time we got to the region, it just came to them.
Okay.
So that's a recipe. Like
you
play outside your class and play against bigger and better schools.
Yeah.
Then when you get in a region, like
it's easy.
This don't compare to that competition I played earlier.
So the losses don't even matter. Right.
Yeah. And it's more or less. It's not about how you start. It's how you finish.
Yes, sir.
And shout out to Coach Herder and her coaching staff for always instilling that in them. They never looked at the record. They never paid attention to the record. They just kept playing and getting better every game.
Right.
Each game is different, so each time they prepared different.
Right.
Got it.
Oh yeah. Because like I said, because they went on a few different multiple game winning streaks throughout once the region started. Like I said, they only lost 2 games in the region, and like I said, they went into this tournament blazing. Yes. Oh, excuse me.
So Brandon, what is the atmosphere like in Washington right now?
Right now?
Yeah. I mean, are they really behind the girls, or is it pom poms, or
was there a busload going down to make,
or like what's the fever? What's the temperature?
If you didn't believe before, I'm pretty sure you believe now. And it's I don't think we done broke the numbers, so we need about 2 or 3 on how we feel. It's been a while since we had this great feeling.
Right.
So it feels good. And it feels good to see what them girls done did, how they brought unity to that community.
Right.
Okay. And that's a beautiful thing. I see they're led by a senior and a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to mess up her name.
Lanesia,
yes, it is the leading point getter. But look like y'all got a young girl, Samaria Young.
Freshman.
Man, 8 boards a game.
Wow.
Yeah. And in fact, she scored over 200 points. So sound like she's a bucket getter, and gonna help continue this thing for years to come.
Right.
Yes, sir.
3 years. Yeah.
Yeah, she got 3 more years.
Yeah, 3 more years. That's a big freshman class they got. So
yeah,
next years to come. But her work ethic is great.
Okay.
And she has a mom who's a former player too. So
okay. Yeah.
She has a mom and a great coach too. So she separates mom and coach. So she got the best of both worlds.
Absolutely.
Now see, I like what he did at the end. He went work ethic.
Work ethic, right?
Because we can talk about getting the buckets,
right?
But it go back to what they don't see.
Right.
They don't see the work ethic because they not around.
Right.
But that's very important. Yeah. That's very important.
They think getting a bucket easy.
Yeah. Getting a bucket
ain't getting in position to get a bucket.
Yeah,
exactly.
It ain't that easy. I always teach them about a fight.
Yeah, that's a
fight.
Right.
That referee might not call that foul, but as long as you fight and you do what you're supposed to do, you'll get it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And like I said, and I'm looking at y'all also have a young girl, a Porter, Kaden Porter. She look like she's a defensive
sophomore.
Yeah. So look, like I say, they got a nice mixture of senior leadership and up and coming.
Right.
They trying to keep this thing rolling.
Well, one senior and 2 sophomores. We got 2 juniors. The rest is freshmen.
Wow.
Okay.
8 freshmen.
What?
Okay.
One starter, 1 senior, 4 starter, 1 sophomore, 3 freshmen.
I see some back to back.
Yeah.
Back to back.
So what would it take to keep this thing going, in your opinion?
What would it take? Just continue working and support, knowing that they got their support. Right. That's what drives them. So,
because I know up here, it's hard to get the community to get behind the kids.
Right.
We can ask all day, but as long as they in that gym and they working, that's all I ask them to do. Because we gonna be there. The real support gonna be there.
Yeah.
No matter who in the gym, play your game, and the rest will come.
Right.
Absolutely. So what time you get on the road?
What time I get on the road? I don't know, probably like 10. No later than 10.
Yeah.
No later than 10. It started at 1. I gotta get in there.
Yes, sir.
Gotta get a good seat and all that.
So what's your prediction, Brendan?
My prediction?
Yeah. If you had to, you don't feel comfortable not giving one in that school, but I'm trying to put you on the spot, but you are their #1 fan, so you gotta have a prediction.
They got one of my former coaches on staff, Mr. Coach Brinson.
Okay.
He got one of these phrases. He says, "All it takes is 1 point to win."
That's it.
That's all it takes.
That's it. That is absolutely it.
In this situation, all it takes is 1 point to be the state champs.
Yes, sir.
1 point.
Right.
Because the goal is to win that final game.
Right.
Yeah, the goal is to win the final game.
Yeah.
Right. Of course, but when you see how we started out, I don't think nobody seen us being.
Absolutely,
They didn't see us being.
absolutely, absolutely.
Because we,
Yeah.
just that fire that rolled in from middle school season with those girls, and it still rolled over. So you got the critics. Oh, you're going to high school. It's finna be different. You got the tempo different. Oh, you just tone it out. As long as you keep working.
Right.
Because these girls, they actually want it.
Right.
It's hard to find kids these days that's actually interested in the game, that's willing to work.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. And that's one thing we've
shoot the power, bro.
Yeah, that's one of the things, one of the hells we catch around here in Athens is getting kids to get that hunger and that love and that desire back to be on the field, on the court, on the diamond, on anything. So that's, like I said, and that's why I'm so proud of my brother for bringing the baseball academy back to try to get kids enthused about getting back out here and let's playing some ball again.
Yeah, they gotta want it, but at the same time, all it takes is one person to believe in that kid for them to get back on that field, that court, whatever the case may be. All it takes is one person to believe.
Just bring him out.
All it takes is one person.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Well, I'm almost sure they thankful in their number one fan.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do whatever they need me to do. The things I do, they asking me to do. I've been doing this since middle school. I've been doing this. I think since they've been started doing sports.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I got a hoop and holler, I'll hoop and holler all night. If they want, if that's what they want me to do.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Because I know he reached out to me. He was like, I guess I got the message a little bit confused. I thought he was a coach, but he's like, nah, I'm the number one fan. Like I know these girls.
Yeah.
And then he actually reached out like, I want to come on the podcast and thank you for watching the podcast.
We appreciate it.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for supporting Talk Around.
Thank you for supporting the podcast, and then thank you for just reaching out. And then you just made the easy move to get you here.
Yes, sir.
So you can talk about these Lady Tigers.
Oh yeah, anything. See, I just like seeing everybody elevate, no matter what it is.
For
I
sure.
just like seeing people win.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
And hopefully, after tomorrow, once they have been crowned the champs of the state.
The head coach.
You know, we get
all
the head coach
yeah,
and the
bring the
girls
girls
in there.
in, bring them in.
Yeah, I can see. I can talk to Coach Hurd and see
Bring
what
them up.
she can do.
Bring them out.
It's really that coach and her coaching staff.
Right.
They did a tremendous job with these girls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
We want everybody.
Yeah, we would love to get them in here and talk to them and see the process that it took to, like I say, to get them here, and especially, like I say, with them first 6 weeks, first 6 games where they took L's.
Right.
And how do you, even though you know you was playing over your head, how do you keep the girls mentally intact?
Yeah, because you know, no matter how good you know you are.
Yeah.
Six L's is a lot to wear.
Yeah.
It's a lot to wear, but
It'd be a beautiful thing to hear like everybody individual journey.
I would love to hear that.
You know,
Absolutely.
Because everybody's different. Probably, you know, they thought process is gonna be different.
Yes.
Right.
How they handled it and dealt with it. You know, so
yeah, that's hats off to that coach and Coach Hurd and her coaching staff. So whatever she instilled in them,
yes,
it shows on that court every night.
Absolutely.
Every time they touch the floor, it shows.
Absolutely. Like I say, once again, thank you to you for coming into the barbershop and talking about the Washington Wilt Lady Tigers.
Like Lady Tigers.
Yes, sir.
Hey, and you know who's been the biggest supporter of Washington Wilts out of everybody in this room. Well, not disregard Brandon.
Mine is number one.
Yes, sir.
Mine is number one.
Mine is number one.
Yes, sir.
Ben,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Wing King. Mr. Wing King. All about Washington Wilts over there, boy, Rail, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all about his play. That's how I kind of picked up on the sports part. Like Sherman was always posting stuff, so I started following them.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
Sherman
I can get behind this.
That's a great man. Been around Sherman for a long time.
Long
How
time.
much you pay you to say that? How much you pay you to say that? He brought some free wings. That came too clean.
That came too sweet. Right.
Hello, bro.
We're going to slide this in
Right. Wait till this moment to say
Yes, sir.
this.
Yeah.
They gonna break me up.
Good people and
Boy,
good hearts
Sherman.
speak for itself.
You right.
He is. That's all, big bro.
That's
Yes,
it.
sir. Yes, sir.
Big cub, big bro.
I've been following for a long time. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I have.
I know. he tried to blame it on you. I'm just saying.
No, he took me to Bible study.
Yes, he did.
Church. I don't know what you're talking about. I went to church with him.
Yes,
So he
sir.
said, we went to church.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Amen. Bless it.
Verily, verily.
Yes, sir. We gonna get ready to take a break, and but like I say, Brandon, once again, we sending you safe travel
Safe travel.
on the road and back home.
With that victory.
Go on and get down there, so sit in
that
your
done.
seat so they can see you
Yeah.
and know you there, and cheer the girls on the victory. And like I said, next time we see you, we gonna be celebrating the
State champion.
State
State
championship.
championship.
Coach
Yes,
Hurd
sir.
and the girls.
Yes,
we need
sir.
them in the house.
yes sir,
Need them in the building.
yes
Yeah,
sir.
that's a special occasion for those girls. I just like I said before, if y'all didn't know, this is their first state championship appearance for Washington Woods girls basketball.
Okay,
Okay.
What's
So
next?
this will make it.
History
They
major.
still right to get to the books, and they actually just won their first region championship
Okay,
for the girls.
that's what's
So
up.
it's major for girls sports, and so
Hey, not
That's a
just
great
girls
thing.
sport. That's big for North Georgia,
That's
man.
big
like
for North
Northeast
Georgia. Yes, sir.
it's big
Like-
for
for
Northeast.
Washington, Georgia.
It's big for Northeast Georgia.
No, it's big for Northeast Georgia because we don't win a lot of championships these days.
Well,
Besides North Dakota and I'm talking about in the major sports.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about the big three.
well, we represent best of both. Where we got Northeast Georgia, but we also represent the CSRA.
Yes.
Yeah.
What does the
That's
CSA?
That's more of the Augusta side. You got Augusta, North Augusta, Lincoln County, Warren County,
Oh,
West Side,
Okay.
Washington, Thompson. So yeah.
Oh, you know what? And I'm glad you mentioned that because I saw you post that on Facebook a lot. So I'm like, what is that? So
It's just a classification we always been in.
Right.
Like we understand Northeast, but when we talk sports, like my town is a big football community town. So
Yeah.
when we talk football, North Town, you'll hear CSRA. before
right,
you
that's
hear
where y'all playing
Northeast.
down below.
Yeah, that's
Right.
before you hear Northeast.
Okay.
But luckily we're in the middle, so we get to represent both. So we'll
Right. I mean, y'all
we'll do it how
close.
we can.
Yes, sir.
Well, to me, y'all Northeast. So I mean,
We
it's
just
what,
a little
30-minute
love
drive.
coming from everywhere.
Right.
A little love showing from coming from everywhere.
Right,
That's,
that's
I mean,
that's what amazes me. The love being shown from.
Right.
If you're not from Washington, they still feel like it's just amazing.
Right.
It's amazing. Feeling.
well, like I say, and like I say, my family from down there, so
Right.
I'm definitely proud.
Yeah.
Definitely proud of anybody. I can say somebody might know somebody that might know somebody on the court.
Yeah.
So we
Proud
definitely
alumni. Proud alumni.
That's her. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So like I say, once again, thank you, and we look forward to seeing y'all once y'all get back up here. And come on and bring the girls, bring the coaches, bring the staff, bring the mamas, bring them all in here. Let's celebrate them for such a great feat.
Regardless.
Irregardless of
Yeah.
yes, irregardless, I would love to celebrate them
Right.
because of the accomplishment that they made
Right.
this year. Period. Especially after they win.
Right.
If I can't bring them to you, I highly just suggest you come down to Washington Woods.
Okay, that's no problem.
That'll be your best bet, so you can feel that atmosphere of what's going on there.
That's no problem. That is no problem. That, in fact, we will make that a date.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to get ready to take a break. And when we get back, we will have more. We're going to have the HBCU travel partners in on the phone. They're going to come in and talk about what they got going on. But we will be right back. Yeah, we gotta get up and move. I gotta leave commercials.